I'm here at Creekside 6 on the Quaker side of the park 1 week after the last video I posted. In that week, they put a roof on, they put the windows on, they buttoned up all the siding. Now, notice the windows are their original replacement windows, if you will. They salvaged those out of the ones that were the cabin that was tree damaged. Creekside 6 sat over here right behind this tree and faced the facility building. So it was the decision of the park to move it and turn it. Unfortunately, nature got in the way there and a tree fell on it and demolished it. And even in my humble opinion, I do believe it was a bit far destroyed to salvage. So they went brand new, and they went with rough cut lumber. And this thing is so historically accurate, except you'll notice up there on the joists there, the roof joists, they have tie downs, and everything is 16-inch on center. And of course, they didn't have pressure treating back in the early 1900s, 1930s, when they probably built this tent platform originally. And they will not paint this pressure treated lumber. Maybe the railings in about a year or so, because it's just saturated with moisture. Anyways, they also use other modern construction methods such as sonotubes there, all the way up to grade, and those are concrete forms, if you will, and then they rock face the piers for historic authenticity. And even the eaves are pretty darn accurate. It looks a little more crowded in there with the joists and the studs, because instead of 24-inch on center, they went 16-inch on center, as you can see from the nailing on the exterior here. But it is not only new and improved, but it's moved away from the facility building, but still very convenient for folks that need the bathroom facilities here. And I suspect they're going to leave the interior just plain Jane, not to line it like they did Creekside 8. Creekside 8 is dimensionally correct, but it is a complete, it's completely off course from the original stuff. Of course, it's 16-inch on centers and all the building codes and all that stuff, but it's completely lined with pine, et cetera, et cetera. The other thing you'll find about this cabin here, those windows look a little taller because they had to go probably 8-foot walls here, where the originals were 6 foot, and tall people or taller people like myself wouldn't hit their head because of the conical shape, if you will, of the hip roof. Now, this does not have a front hip because the originals were built with a just as a cube, basically, with no porch. And then when the porch was added, a ridge board was added to the top of the hip and came out and formed the gable in the front, the triangle in the front there, leaving that front hip in there for all kinds of mice and squirrels to get into. But anyways, I'm rambling. So just trying to keep up with the history of the park here. There's been so many changes for the better. And again, you're at Creekside 6 on the Quaker side of the park on November 2nd, 2024. You folks have a great Allegany day. Thanks for watching.